Give Kids the World was created to ensure that children facing unimaginable challenges would be able to experience a week where happiness inspires hope and they receive a respite from their all too familiar world of doctor visits, medical treatments, and hospital stays. We wanted to give them a place where their families could once again be normal, if only for one precious week, and where children weren't stared at or pitied because of their circumstances, but were celebrated just for being a kid. While staying at our magical 70-acre village, these children and their families are provided a fantasy vacation complete with accommodations in our whimsical villas, transportation, donated attraction tickets, meals, and much more. At the village, children can hop aboard a train at Amberville Station or splash around at our Park of Dreams pool. There's horseback riding, miniature golf, fishing, and even ice cream for breakfast. It's a party every night at Give Kids the World, and Christmas, complete with snow, Santa Claus, and presents, comes once a week. It truly is the happiest place on earth. Our objective is to fulfill our mission as long as there's a need. Give Kids the World does everything within our power to ensure that every child battling a life-threatening illness who wishes to come to the village with their family will be able to do so. In 2011, our village welcomed a record-breaking 7,097 families. While this sounds like a staggering number, there are an estimated 30,000 children diagnosed with a life-threatening illness each year in the United States alone. So our work is just beginning. There are so many more families to serve. To accommodate this growing need, we've launched a capital campaign to expand the village. Give Kids the World is successful because we're dedicated to being good stewards of the resources our partners entrust to us. Of every dollar spent, 92.6 cents goes directly to our mission, and only 7.4 cents is applied to administration and fundraising. For 6 consecutive years, Charity Navigator has awarded us a perfect 4-star rating for sound fiscal management and operational responsibility. We were also recently recognized as the highest-rated charity in the United States. In our 26-year history, Give Kids the World has never lost sight of our mission and always focuses on what's best for our children and their families. That's the reason we've been so effective in inspiring hope for children with life-threatening illnesses. We also know that being a nonprofit is a tax status, not a management style. To be successful, nonprofits must run like a business in order to ensure sustainability. From the family's perspective, our success is measured by the smiles and laughter of the children. We receive letter after letter sharing what an impact Give Kids the World has had on the lives of these children. In fact, many parents tell us they believe this experience has prolonged the life of their child. From a business perspective, success is measured by our administration rate, our ability to raise the funds needed to fulfill our mission, and by being a results-based organization committed to our core values and operating principles. We're often confused with wish-granting organizations, which we are not. We're the destination for all children who wish to visit Disney World, Universal, or SeaWorld. And although we only have one location in Central Florida, we're an international organization serving families worldwide. We partner with over 150 wish-granting chapters around the world to help fulfill a child's wish to visit the beloved theme parks in Orlando. There are many accomplishments for us to choose from besides the recognition we receive for being fiscally responsible and fulfilling our promise to never turn down a child. We've also recently reached an incredible milestone: 2 million documented volunteer hours served in only one location for a single organization. This monumental milestone is a rarity among nonprofit organizations. Give Kids the World may be one of only a handful of organizations to achieve this milestone in the United States, if not the world. We have a database of over 15,000 active volunteers and fill on average 1,400 volunteer shifts each and every week. These wonderful volunteer angels help us by greeting families at the airport, providing a warm, wonderful welcome, serving meals in our Gingerbread House restaurant, hosting all of our attractions, and scooping ice cream in our ice cream palace all day, every day, even for breakfast. We're also proud of our green initiatives, and we're among the first of all Florida resorts to achieve the coveted Palm status for our conservation efforts. Of course, the one challenge we share with all nonprofits is fundraising in uncertain economic times. Fortunately, we live in the most philanthropic country in the world, and so many people have embraced our mission. We're also a resort destination for our families and are open 24/7. Living in Florida, we're at the mercy of the weather and have experienced several hurricanes. When you rely on 1,400 volunteers each week, there's always an element of vulnerability. Plus, it can be challenging serving families from different cultures and backgrounds around the globe. With additional resources, we'd expand to ensure that every child would be able to stay at the village. More often than not, throughout the year, we're fully booked and must place families in off-property hotels. These families are encouraged to visit the village during their stay and to take part in all of the wonderful activities and surprises in store, but it just isn't the same experience. We'd also use the additional resources to continue keeping the village fresh and well maintained, so every child for years to come can experience a week of unforgettable magic. Besides being able to house all families at the village, it would be wonderful to be able to offer some type of housing for all of the volunteer groups that come from all over the United States just to volunteer at the village. We attract student groups, youth groups, church groups, and alternative spring break groups. They all come to share their time, talents, and hearts with our precious guests and must pay all of their own expenses for travel and accommodations. Wouldn't it be great to be able to offer them truly affordable accommodations near the village? We're also committed to a culture of celebrated discontent. We're excellent at celebrating our successes, but always looking for ways to improve the experience for our families, our volunteers, staff, and all stakeholders.